about this member. Good evening. First, the Hampstead Volunteer Fire Company would like to thank the members of the Lions Club for allowing us to be a part of this celebration. Tonight, I have the honor to tell you about one of our members and their accomplishments. In 1992, he started his career in the fire service. In 2003, he was hired by the Baltimore County Fire Department, and he's currently still employed by the Baltimore County Fire Department. 2007, he became a member of the Hampstead Volunteer Fire Company. During his tenure with the fire company, he got involved in several station projects, and I'm going to read them off to you. Chairman of the IT and Computer Committee, which he led the committee, purchasing security systems for the firehouse, monitoring security systems for the firehouse, and also the electronic door entry system. He's in charge of the apparatus maintenance program. That's the entire apparatus that's inside the firehouse, and he maintains that on a continual basis. Chairperson of the Engine 2-3 Replacement Committee, which is still going on, dealing with budgetary issues, and a committee of members going around to see what the feasibility is to buy a new fire engine or refurbish our old fire engine. He's a member of the Drivers Training Commission. He assisted with the replacement of the lettering and the new utility truck, the purchase of the new utility truck, which was donated by our auxiliary. He restructured the LOSAP program. The Length of Service Awards program is the LOSAP program, and for those of you that don't know what that is, it's like a time clock for every volunteer fireman. It calculates their hours at the station, fundraising, calls, sleep-ins, and so on. He's changed that process from a pencil and paper to an electronic process and took over as chairman of that committee. Our recipient puts in countless hours behind the scenes in other projects that assist with the fire company, but they're on a county level. He's played a key role in speccing, testing, and purchasing the new county-wide mobile data use terminals for the fire and EMS apparatus. So basically, they are computers that go into the fire and the ambulances, which brings up a mapping system that we can get to the location in an expedient manner, and it also plots the water areas, such as drafting areas for ponds and hydrant areas. And there's also addresses in there also. He also sits on the Records Management Committee, where they instituted emergency reporting software for fire and EMS responses, along with tracking station equipment and station management of personnel. That took a lot of time at the county level because this one person had to go and track each piece of equipment each firefighter wears, and then catalogs that into a computer program so we can keep better track of it. And that's expiration dates if we need new, so it pops up in a computer. If you've been around, you've heard Sheriff DeWeese talk about the Keystone CAD committee. He also had a position on the Keystone CAD committee, participated in that committee, along with the law enforcement agencies. Give you a little bit of history of his responses. For this year in 2017, he's logged over 122 LOSAP points. He's responded to over 64 calls. He's logged 180 hours of standby. That means that when some of us are in our warm bed at night and you get a fire call, he gets out of his bed and he comes to the firehouse and puts the equipment on the street, or stays at the firehouse and mans the other equipment while the equipment returns from a call. He's also logged 50 fundraising hours. Having done all this, 2017 he received the President's Award for his accomplishments. Our recipient holds the following certifications and positions within the company. He's certified as a firefighter, an emergency medical technician, a rescue specialist who specializes in vehicle machinery, confined space rescues, swift water rescues, and advanced technical rescues, which are high-angle rescues with ropes, and several other certifications such as a driver and operator, truck company aerial operations to reach elevated area, and rural water supply. Positions he's held: he was chief engineer, and currently he's the fire suppression lieutenant at the Hampstead Volunteer Fire Company. He always lends a helping hand to others within the department and the community. This recipient is clearly an outstanding volunteer, a mentor, and a teacher and a colleague. Our recipient has demonstrated an outstanding work ethic and an unwavering positive attitude towards his fellow firefighters and the citizens of the Hampstead community. He is amongst the finest examples of a true volunteer within the Hampstead Volunteer Fire Company. Here tonight, his wife, Nikki, his two daughters, Emily and Ashley, are standing beside him to support him in his duties. It is with my great honor and privilege to introduce Lieutenant Troy Hipsley.
Lieutenant, on behalf of the Hampstead Lions Club, we'll talk to the chief about that. We present you with the Appreciation Award, First Responder. Without you, Hampstead would not be protected. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we want you there. Thank you.
Good job.